News 5 at 5 continues now.
Now at 5:30.
I'm not asking for the world. They know what I want.
Day 3 and no end in sight to the port strike.
We want to make sure we get what we need.
Some 50,000 members of the International Longshoremen's Association are walking the picket line, pushing back on automation and wages.
There are worries this strike could upend the supply chain, delaying the delivery of everyday products across the nation and reigniting inflation. It's led to some panic buying.
It's just like going over with COVID again. People rushing the stores, everybody's panicking.
We're both saying no, please no, right? And no, you too. So exactly what products are we talking about here? And do we need to be rushing out to the store for supplies here in Northeast Ohio?
Yeah, the short answers are a lot of products and probably not. Today, News 5's Michelle Jarboe has been digging into what the port strike means for you.
Kathleen Ferris is paying close attention to the port strike.
I have the news on all the time, which kind of annoys my husband, but I have it on anyway.
And she's worried about how supply chain snarls will impact her budget.
I think it's going to affect everything. Unfortunately, it'll affect everything.
She's talking about thousands of union dock workers and longshoremen picketing over wages and fears they'll be replaced by machines. The strike started early Tuesday and touches 36 ports.
It is not unusual when contracts come up for renewal for this kind of thing to go on.
I called Daniel Julius, a visiting professor at Case Western Reserve University. He told me there's no cause for alarm or a frantic shopping trip.
I would certainly not be panicked buying toilet paper, nor would I run out to buy coffee and bananas.
Since a lot of cars and car parts travel by ship, I talked to another expert.
We have 280 dealers in Northern Ohio. They're very aware of what's going on in the news.
Lou Vettantonio is president of the Greater Cleveland Auto Dealers.
We're 3 days into it, so it's really hard to look into that crystal ball. But, weeks turn into months, then yes, we're going to have some headwinds.
For now, his members are watching, concerned about parts, but they've got plenty of cars to sell.
This isn't something to be worried about. The automobile industry, the repair industry is not worried about right now. And certainly, hopefully, you're not too worried about toilet paper and some of the other things that have been reported.
For the record, most of the toilet paper you buy is made in the U.S.
I also talked to the president of this major produce distribution company in Cleveland. He didn't want to go on camera, but he told me that they're not having a problem from the strike so far. If it drags on, though, it could be harder for you to find certain items: lemons, oranges, pineapples, imported blueberries, and grapes.
And I called and emailed several grocery stores. Giant Eagle responded, saying the company, like other businesses, is prepared for this. They sent me a statement that said, in part, it is too early to tell which specific products may be impacted and how long the impact may last. But we do not anticipate any immediate impact to product pricing. Kathleen, who grew up in a union family, is hoping for a breakthrough.
I feel bad for the workers because they're really in a very difficult spot, I think.
A resolution for the dock workers and anxious shoppers like her. In Broadview Heights, Michelle Jarboe, News 5.